Good morning, my fellow Americans. Top of the morning to you. I'm heading to Grandpa's. I got breakfast for him. So in case you're thinking, oh, he's not going to Grandpa's, I'm going to Grandpa's. So I've been thinking about this topic for a little while. I like to kind of dib and dab into the idea that what if, right? What if shit is the fan? What if WROL happens? What if the zombie apocalypse happens? Where would I go? Who would I be with, right? As far as like other prepared people, prepared mindset. Where would I go? What would I do? How would I deal with people? I think we all fantasize in our brains the idea what if I'm in that situation? Not so much fantasize as like, yeah, it's fun. I can't wait to, doomsday, But just what would you do, right? And I think that you can't be into preparedness and not think about the other aspect of what would you do, right? How would you handle people? Those two kind of go hand in hand, like peanut butter and jelly. You can't do one without the other. So, iced coffee. Long story about that. I was going to actually go outside and do a little live chat and get on there, but I had no coffee creamer, and I don't drink coffee black straight up. I just don't. And I didn't want to put milk in there and sugar. And I was like, I got to go get some projects at Grandpa's house that I'm going to sell. And I thought, let me go ahead and take them breakfast. My mom was going to go, so I was like, I'll just text her and say, hey, stay home and stay in. I'll go. So that's where I'm going now. Anyway, back to the topic, and that is, we think about being prepared, we think about all these scenarios, but are you preparing for doom and gloom? Are you preparing for doomsday? Are you preparing for shit is the fan? Or are you just preparing to stay ahead so that you can continue to live the best life you can? And I say that because we all get caught up in this whole doom and gloom. We all get caught up in this, shit is the fan, it's going to end, it's coming, the market's going to crash, and it never happens, right? It never happens the way we think it's going to happen. Now, many of you will think or say, well, we're already in shit is the fan. If this is what shit is the fan looks like, this is a paradise, to be honest with you. Because bullets are not raining from the skies, people are not dropping on the street like zombies, right? People are not going house to house. If this is shit is the fan, we're gonna be okay, I think. If the market crashes later on, if we end up going to war, if we end up seeing food lines, depression, if we see rioting again, I think it's time to be concerned again. And I'm not saying don't prepare. I'm not saying don't take time, just give up, just go back and pretend like everything. But live your life. We spend so much time, so many hours, so many videos talking about shit is the fan, shit is the fan. It drains you, man. And then I see other channels that put up videos talking about shit is the fan. Like, we've already seen it 20 times, right? We've seen it, done it, heard it, been there, lived it, prepped for it. How much more can we talk about that subject, right? And I get it. If something major hits the news and they're talking about, South Africa or Afghan, right? Or China's moving into the waters of, whatever. Or Russia's moving their ships, then we start talking about it because we get excited, like, oh shit, is this it? Is this going to happen? And it doesn't happen. I mean, how many countries really want to go to war with each other? Think about it. I'm not saying it's not possible, but how many countries really want to go to war with another major power country that could destroy them as much as they can destroy that country? We're all in a mess. I would say right now, we are probably the worst mess country, that we just have so many problems on the home front. It's from this topic to that topic, and it's just homeless crisis, right? Unemployment, the whole jab thing, right? The left, the right, pro 2A against 2A. We have so many battles on our home front. We are a mess. I would say just focus more on living your life, enjoying, being in the moment. Yes, prepare. Yes, think about the future. Yes, play it out in your head. But don't forget to live. Red out.